Okay guys, I'm back on. I don't know much how much was recorded. One thing I learned already, that the coldness, I mean it's about 20 maybe degrees, is draining the batter super quick out here. So that's something I'm learning here. So maybe I'm gonna need some extra batteries. The other thing is maybe putting, you know, if you put the camera, I think it's with all these action cameras, if you put it in a case, then you can't hook the mic up to it. It doesn't really pick up the sound. So, you know, for these walking vlogs, you know, obviously I want to be able to talk. So I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. Maybe get some extra batteries charged up. I don't know. I don't know if you guys, I want you guys to see this out here. Just look at this. Hoping you guys got a good view of that. Just beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna check real quick to see if I'm still recording. It would look weird to be I'm walking recording and it's not even recording. Hold on. Yeah, we're still going. Okay, we're still going. We got like 1 bar left before this baby dies. I do got to charge in the car, so I will charge it in the car and probably go to another location, get some more scenery. I want you guys again to see this. Okay, quick thing I want to talk about while I'm walking, and you guys are seeing some of this epicness here, is I want to talk about basically this theme here. One, again, big shout out to Shirley Curry in case I got cut off of my last attempt at recording. Awesome. And what I was thinking, what am I going to talk about today? And that is basically living life to the fullest, whether you're 15, 50, 80, 90, and that this, like each day, and guys, I'm not a religious guy. I do think there's something bigger than us. I don't know what the answer to that is, but I believe there's something. That every day is like this new day. You got a chance. You guys heard this before. Every day you got a new day to do something with yourself, right? And I firmly believe that, especially now where I'm at in my life. Like, and I'm gonna share. Hopefully this keeps recording why I believe that and have witnessed that. But I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I was out hiking. This is in my 20s, right? About 100 years ago. Make sure it was out here. I'm still new to this this vlogging thing when you're out walking. You know, then I feel kind of like weird if people see me doing it, like it's weird, but I got to get over that. All right. Okay, let's keep going. We're still recording. We're still recording. I want you to see this lake, guys. And now these lakes are all going to freeze over. Let's go over here. They're all starting to freeze over. We're going to do some ice fishing this winter. And yes, I'm going to film that because it's going to be awesome. But I was out hiking, my 20s. I was with this girl. We were out hiking. It was up in the mountains in the Pacific Northwest. And, you know, in your life, there's things that you, that happen, I believe, that stick in your memory, right? Like it was yesterday. And a variety of memories. But there's some that is etched in your head. I want you to check this out, guys. And then I'm gonna get to the story. But part of this is for you to see the quality of this 4K 30 frames a second. I don't know, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Look at that. It's like a damn postcard. Got to keep moving, right? Okay, so we're up hiking. We get up an alpine lake. We hadn't gone too far, right? And beautiful lake. You know, it's super still, crystal clear, ice cold water. You know, you picture it, right? It's reflecting the cliffs up behind it. The sun's starting to break through. Oh yeah. and it's reflected in it. It's beautiful, man. It's out of a postcard, right? And I'm sitting there kind of kneeling by the water, and I look up on this ridge, right? There's a trail coming down from this upper peak, and I see two figures coming down it. You know, two lean, mean looking, big old backpacks on their back, coming down this ridge towards where we're at, right? And they're coming closer and closer, and I think, it's, you know, some young hikers, you know, a couple, man and a woman out hiking, you know, they got some nice gear on, again, big, huge backpacks coming down. And as I get closer, I start to realize these people are a little bit older. They're not, you know, they're not in their 20s. You know, you could just tell, right? But they were lean. I mean, svelte. They look good, both of them. And as they came closer, you know, they start coming towards us. You know, when you're out hiking, you always should be friendly with people, other people out hiking. So I said, hey, how you doing? You know, oh, hi. And as they come up, I realize they're older. I mean, they're like older. Like, I don't know, I'm guessing, you know, maybe in their 60s. I mean, I'm in my 20s, right? So for me then, that was older. And I heard something, sorry. So they come up to me, and I look at them, and you know, their faces are wrinkled and all that, but again, their bodies lean on me. But here's the thing that I will never forget. Here's the thing that made me have to talk to them. As I approached them, right? As I got closer to them, their eyes. You know, they were wrinkled around the eyes and all that, but they had the clearest, sharpest, vibrant eyes. It was almost as if I was looking at a newborn baby. Crystal clear, vibrant, and shining with life. And that people like that, when you see them, and you know when you see them, they're fascinating to me, right? Because, and I'm talking, you know, and hopefully you've seen this too, you know, where, you know, this is like sometimes you see a person physically unattractive, but yet they're still attractive. There's some aura about them, this energy, this life elixir, right? And these people had this. Their eyes were just beaming. And maybe it was because that cliff just climbed down. I don't know. So I had to talk to him because I want to find out what the hell. I'm intrigued by this. So I start talking to him. I say, hey, how you doing? You know, my name's Bob. Yada, yada, yada. And I said, where are you guys coming? Oh, they said, well, we've been hiking for a couple hours. I said, well, that's awesome. I said, well, you know, how long you guys been doing this? And they said, you know, we didn't, this is their story. First of all, I find out, because this puts in perspective for you. One is like 72 and the other is 75. And again, they look amazing. I was gonna go on the trail. I'm actually gonna walk out by the lake because it's just amazing looking. And so 72, 75, bodies of 18-year-olds, svelte, huge backpacks, and looking absolutely amazing. Eyes are beaming. They said, you know what? We had careers, they worked, you know, and they said about 5 years ago, we made a commitment, they said, to get healthy, okay? And so they said we started walking. You know, slow, kind of like what I'm doing, you know, out hitting the parks. Then they said they started hiking a little more in the mountains. Before you know it, these guys are doing full-blown hikes, big backpacks, hours in, you know, all this, overnighters. They said, but they've been going nonstop for 5 years. It's changed their life. And I could see it in their eyes, right? I could see it. And the moral of that story is, you know, they started when they were, what, 65, 66, 67, hadn't exercised a day in their life before that. The moral here is it's never too late, whether it's your career or whether it's getting in shape or whatever it might be. Each day you get up is like this gift to go out and recreate yourself, do something. And I'm kind of living that right now. All right, let's keep going. I want to show you guys though down here. right here. You could see, you see the tracks in the snow. We got some, I don't know, could be a dog, could be a coyote, could be a wolf too. We got wolves up in this area of the country, so I'm not a tracking expert, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so that was, I wanted to share that with you guys. The next thing I want to talk about as we keep going here through this wonderful adventure on these happy trails of life here. And guys, I'm not trying to be Bob Ross. Uh-oh, I think my battery's going dead. I'm not trying to be Bob Ross. Listen, that's, I think it's going dead. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna charge it up. At a new spot, I had to drive the vehicle to charge my battery, but I wanted to come to this spot. I'd never been here before. And one thing, when the last video, or the before this, I didn't have stabilization on. So this is with stabilization on. We'll see if that makes a difference. Anything noticeable? I think it should. But look at this behind me right here. This place here is an old mill, and on the river. And let me walk down here a little bit so you can see more of this. But look at that. Isn't that amazing? In the summertime, the teenagers come out here and they swim. Let me give you a 360 of this real quick. Isn't that amazing? I'm gonna actually film a little bit this way for you guys. Let's go up on the actual bridge. Here's a story I was going to tell you guys. Before, I'm learning now I need more batteries, especially in the cold weather. They go fast, so more batteries for sure. I had something happen today, and it blew my mind. It still is blowing my mind, and I'm going to talk more about it in another one of these walks about recreating yourself, whether and within your career. Maybe it's starting out, maybe it's you've retired and now you're gonna do something different. I'm gonna tell you my wild story, how I got into voice acting. That's what I do now. But real quick, been doing it about professionally now about, I don't know, 9 months. And look at this right here, guys. Unbelievable. Look at this. Unbelievable. So I get approached the other day by someone who I could tell just by their name they're from Eastern Europe, Russia, and they said they sent me a thing through one of the freelance sites I work on. They said, "Hey Bob, we really like your work. We'd like to hire you for a 2-minute voiceover for our video, and we're gonna pay you $1,000. Now, I've made some decent money so far, but I've never been paid $1,000 to do a 2-minute voiceover. So I thought the guy was pulling my chain. I thought it was not real. And long story short, it was. And here's the part that blew my mind. This guy that hired me so happens to be the founder, ex-CEO of basically the Eastern European Facebook. I think it's VK. And he is now the founder and CEO of Telegram. And so he wanted me to do a voiceover for a video they were doing for Telegram. This guy's net worth is $600 million. And so I asked this guy, I was flattered, I was freaked out. Sometimes when that happens, you think, why me? Kind of thing. And like, you question if you you know, I was intimidated. You know, was I going to be able to deliver to this guy a 2-minute voiceover worth $1,000? You know, and so, but I did it. He loved the work, and it was an awesome experience. He said, you know, love to use you again, Bob. So that happened for me this week, guys. But I started 9 months with no experience, nothing. And so I'm going to talk about in another vlog about recreating yourself, especially if you want to do freelance work. If I can do it, you can do it. And I'm not selling nothing. It's just, you know, this is just positive, good stuff I want to share. And I'm going to wrap it up here because the battery went dead quick. So I just want to say thank you guys for joining me on the channel. I hope you're enjoying this this footage on this new camera. I don't know what it looks like yet because I still got to upload it up, but I'm hoping it's going to look spectacular. And put your comments below and things you want to see on the channel. I'm just going to pick, for every Wednesday video, random topics that inspire me or that I want to share, but also I want to hear things you want me to talk about, and I will use those as ideas to talk about in these Wednesday vlogs, Happy Trails with Bob. So again, guys, 360, real quick here, check it out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Make it a great day, guys, and I'll see you Wednesday for another video. Cheers, peace. I wish you guys the best.